Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, no bullshit tonight, it's showtime. Okay, well, there's going to be a lot of bullshit, really. Yeah. But it is Dune. More Dune. Did I finish? I did. Right. Also making some steel, I think, or did I need to make steel? I think I needed to make steel. I got enough, oh yeah, I could make one more aluminum. Steel, we don't have the carbon, so we may have to do a carbon run later, but for now, we're going to, play the game. First of all, which quest do I have marked? Price of Betrayal in the Haga Rift. Should be that one, most likely. Price of Betrayal. Nope. Yep, that's the one. Go to the Spiral Deserter Outpost in the Haga Rift. And what am I supposed to do there? He asks. I believe that is a quest for... Tolliver, right? Extract 5,000 mils of blood from deserters in the Rift. Analyze the blood at the console. Or back. Right. Let's go ahead and drink. We'll drink our fill now before we leave. I am looking at consolidating myself into a single house, so I'm going to start depleting the water supplies here. Moving stuff to the second house so I can cut down on my expenses. We are 2,518 meters away from where we need to be. Good evening to whomever has joined. Just about. I imagine commutes would be much better if ornithopters were commercially viable. Sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Hope your Tuesday's gone well. I'll try not to ruin it. No promises. One button. We're going to go ahead and swap into our combat gear. Because I don't know what awaits me. Should be over there. Not there it is. So 96 meters below me. Completed. Go to the Spiral Deserter in the Haga Rift. Okay. Extract 5,000 mils of blood from the inhabitants and then use the machinery herein. No, we don't need that. God, I hope the blood sacks are empty. They are. Any goodies? Yes, goodies. I will take those goodies. I will remind anyone who's been here before, I am a deliberate player, by which I mean slow, careful. I don't go running in. I don't believe in taking unnecessary risks, and I heard a beep. I thought I heard somebody chambered around. I wasn't in this one. I was in another one that looks just the same, like yesterday, getting parts that I needed. I think it was the same one. Wish I'd realized that this was a quest. Can't believe I wouldn't have noticed. But who knows? Not always the most attentive. I was looking for ray amplifiers. I worked my way through here to like 3 chests and gave me more than I needed, so stopped. The down there? Yeah, I think so. Sabotage. Alarms, I think. Yeah, that was the exit I used. Convenient exit. So I conveniently took it. Nope, those are not the heads of people. Well, this has been uneventful so far. Possible that someone's been through here recently and taken care of all the dudes, which can be problematic, as respawns can be bad. here. Another door up. I don't know. Where was the down? Is that a ladder? Looks like those are ladders. Yeah, they are. Okay, that's what we call a dead end. Where I come from. I'm in danger of getting my ass lost. Water. I've got no idea what's going on. Somebody clean the place out? Because that means respawns, and I've got to be really careful, because sometimes respawns can have a lot of mobs pop up in one place. I did get those open. I did get the thing I needed, I believe, to open those at least. I think the sabotages are triggered by the guards if you don't kill them fast enough. Oh, that's what we're looking for, I do believe. A trap, I believe. More of them. I haven't found any deserters in the rift here. Everybody done? Yeah, that's the same trap that got me before. Stasis. And poison. Both. Delicious. Oh, I'll grab that. Grab those. In the immortal words of Tuvok, man, I ain't found shit. Where's the up? Over there. Any hint for a noob, if you get it? Take your time. Be very aware of water. The water is on the left-hand side of the UI as the vertical bar. You will frequently find yourself falling low. What you want to do is you want to find these sort of flowers on the ground, and you can get a water level up to 1/3. And then you'll need to do that repeatedly over time. That's the most obvious early one that you can miss, I would say. Is to not take care of the water level. That can go very, very badly indeed. Relatively early on, you'll have armor and a still suit. The still suit is better when you're running around the world. But if you're going into a place where you're liable to be fighting, the armor will serve you better. For instance, I'm wearing my armor right now. Oh, this was the outside. Play lots of survival games used to checking water. There's no food requirement in this one, but it makes sense for water because it's Arrakis. If you're a fan of survival crafting games, I think they've done a really good job in capturing a lot of the best points. Let's see, the blue glow around me is a shield. You'll eventually get one, but you won't start with one. And what that does is it'll stop projectiles for a while. You know, it'll block a bunch of projectiles. So that also holds for them. If you shoot your gun, your shield comes down. If they shoot their gun, their shield comes down. A lot of Conan Exiles, then you're going to find a lot of system similarity. Early in the game, combat is mostly projectile. But as you get into the areas of the game where there are more shielded enemies, swords and knives are more likely to be the weapons you'll be using. One significant starting thing is you have 4 starting classes. You don't want to start Trooper. Not because Trooper isn't good, but because you can unlock Trooper very, very early in the game. All of the other 3 classes don't unlock until much later. So if you choose Bene Gesserit or Mentat or Swordmaster, you will also get Trooper very early. So don't choose Trooper. Again, not because it's not good, but because you will get that early without particularly having to try. You'll get that in a couple hours. That's the only thing I would consider sort of a slam dunk. And none of the mobs in here respawned while I was in here. Don't know why. I will now go to the second quest I was planning on doing as the next quest I'll do. Mentat. My first character was a Mentat. The starting ability is a turret you can drop. One word of advice on that. You press Q to drop it and Q a second time to activate it. It is very, very good against non-shielded opponents. It is not very good against shielded opponents. So it's good early, less good as you start to get into the more meaty parts of the game, shall we say. On PS5. It's not out yet on console. They have not announced console, but it is obviously coming to console. The user interface is strongly console. I don't want to say specific, but very console influenced, let's say. Just I have to anywhere in the Rift, not just in that place. Oh, okay. Well, let me. The quality of life you get from when you get your hands on the Ornithopter is incredible. Yep, it's not on console yet. They haven't talked about console. I don't know if they've even said that it's coming, but it's obviously coming to console because a lot of the user interface elements are very console centric. Doesn't show up at all. Deserters in the Rift. Not sure where I would find those, except I mean in the Rift, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the other quest I have selected. Yeah, I feel safe in saying it is coming for console. Especially given the fact that it's been quite successful on PC. Uh, 300 meters down. I have to search for Pater at Kitter's Shadow Slaver Base. Oh, let's drop my buttocks down over here. And we'll put it away. Evidently an ornithopter fits in our pocket. Who would have thought that? Let's see. It's below us and 97 meters away. Still below us. I'm assuming that's the base, but maybe not. Oh, still below us. And now it's above us. Okay. That was not particularly well done by me. I gotta be honest, that was not well done. Oop. Damn it. Pilot error. Alright, it is a little above us, but not much. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. It is still above us. That was another failure by me. Sometimes some of the cliffs do not play well with the grappling hook, as it sort of sends you off at an angle instead of where you think you're going. You go kind of out like that. I'm using that as an excuse, and I'm sticking with it. That's my excuse. It couldn't be because I'm bad. All right, now it says below. Come on. Well, we have a light or something over there. Is there a cave? No. Interesting. It's saying I'm at about the right level. Let's check all the way down. I'm going to take a swig of water. And because it's night, we'll gather a little water, a little dew to top off. I think I probably have to go in there, and I'd rather not, because there are probably a lot of people who won't like me. But hey, you know, life is not a popularity contest. Also, I can't seem to find it any other way, so it must be the case. Well, I don't see anybody. Not that that means anything. Look at me. I'm doing it again, physically stretching up to see if I can see. All right, now the question is there actually an entrance here, or is it inside and then up? I think it's probably inside and then up. But I'm going to check. No reason to put my delicate flesh in the danger zone if, in fact, there's a way up here. But I'm really dubious. No, no, it's below us. Here. Sneaking, sort of. Yep, this must be the place. You scared me! I'm a little bit jumpy. Okay. Caught my stream recently. Love the vibes. Killing it. Actually make overlays and cool graphics. I will examine that at my leisure after stream. I see someone. 40 meters.
You look strong and able.
Damn it. That was not what I was trying to do. Alright, I'm trying to get a place where I can snipe a couple of them off.
Reveal yourself. What's that? For you. Reveal yourself. Enemy target.
Yeah, this is not going as well as I had hoped.
They're coming.
We got two of them coming.
Shields up.
Enemy foul!
Bad news. Time to run.
Enemy sighted.
Get them!
Too many at once, especially the melee. mobs, that's bad news. So what I'm going to try and do...
Found you. Shield on.
Shields up.
Come on, you know you want to shoot at me. It's okay, I want to shoot back.
Enemy found.
Eyes on target.
The guy with a gun shoots, his shield comes down.
Shields up.
Eyes on hostile.
Found you.
Okay, I'm going to work my way over where the entrance is. And from there, it'll be a little bit easier.
Shields up.
I hope.
Shield on.
Like I said, I'm a very cautious, deliberate player. And by deliberate, yeah, I mean slow.
Eyes on target. Who's that? Reveal yourself.
Somebody is rubber banding. They stopped. They probably shouldn't have. Ain't too proud to snipe. Anybody else want to play? No? Ah, interesting. Pad. Ah, but if we... Poison. Not only is it a sniper rifle, it's a poison sniper rifle. There's a purple band. Who was it? They're over there, 75 meters. I'm searching for Pater. Another one, huh?
Enemy found.
Another one. Oh, two.
I got you. Grenade out.
What? Not too bad for an old man. Not perfect, not optimal, not neat and tidy, but it will do. Another one? They just never give up, do they? Don't need... The hell did I just do? Oh, he's in a cage.
Leave me alone.
Sorry,
Oh, thanks, Ian.
I'm
When I
not
first
going to
got
take
the
any
new
time to listen to him.
It's thick.
Not when there's unfriendly mobs around. I searched for him. Enter the... Oh, the glutton's a different quest. Okay. Good, we got that one done. Oh, no, he didn't. He's around here somewhere. Okay. Okay. Now things are going to get interesting. This must be why I needed the purple access key. Is to get in and have a chat with the glutton. And by chat, I don't mean chat. The glutton's dining room. Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh boy, here we go. Poison the glutton's food with chalmus. Exit the glutton's dining. Well, I have the poison on me. My assumption is I'm actually going to have to fight him at some point. Oh, that's right, I do have. I guess we're probably going to fight him. Green smoke, that's poison. I'm hiding. Evidently. Maybe he's just going to die. Hope.
There you are. Your scent gives you away, assassin.
I smell like me.
You should have washed yourself in blood.
I figured we were going to end up fighting him. Hopefully he doesn't kill us.
Come us. poison in the food.
You just gonna die? That would be nice.
Most poisons don't work on Arrakis. The spice protects. I wonder if the one who sent you here knew that. Or if they had plans within plans. This hunger I have, it isn't natural.
Really?
It controls me. It compels. Do you ever feel compelled?
Yeah, sometimes.
More.
Food.
Are you driven by something you cannot define? Do you control it? Or does it control
He has very pretty eyes.
you?
Am I tripping balls? Huh? Missed me.
Sweet meats. Sweet meat.
Got him. Holy crap, that was not too difficult. Ooh, he's got the Mark II, the same mark I have. Not too bad. I am made nervous when I have to fight a potentially badass. In this case, not so bad. Is there a chest of goodies in here? Come on, there should be, gotta be a chest of goodies, right? To put me through the nerve-wrackingness of that, gotta be a chest of goodies. I gotta say, there's a lot of dead dudes. Where is everybody? Oh, they're just hanging around, you know. Thank you. That was my best evil overlord impersonation. I hope you enjoyed it. The Glutton's Hook. Return to Ilara Tuek. Sort of. It's not really flying. I mean, it's just gliding up. All right. Well, we have finished that. Ilara Tuek. I can't remember. She's neither Arkeen or Harko. I'm not sure which. Harko Village. And I'll have to check. Let's get me out of the sun here. Lara Tuek. Oh my god, I don't remember where she is. Let me do a quick check. Oh. I could use some more of this. Carbon. Like steel. She is in Harco Village, right? Summon bird. That's complete. Just almost unspeakably awesome. The closest border is east. To get to the overworld map, you just go off the edge of Agabase. Once you're at basically the top speed or thereabouts, 164, 163 kilometers, you'll slowly descend, but essentially just glide. Wait, am I not? Yeah. There we are. You see the blue outline of a shield. Just hit space bar when it pops up with the, you want to go into the world map. Yep. All right. Arco Village. Track. Due south. The little arrow in front of my vehicle shows the way to go. Right now, it doesn't have a lot of options. It has Arco. It has Arakeen. It has the Haga Basin. And it has some PvE instance storyline stuff. Presumably, we will get more when we get the DLCs in the not too distant future. Go Village. I consumed spice. I surveyed all the regions, and I recycled 1,000 items. 3 achieves. It only seems to catch achieves when you change maps, and oftentimes a day or 2 later. I'm not actually naked. Please, how about my clothes? Can I have those back, please? I would like my clothes. I mean, I'm sure Alara is going to be incredibly entranced with me running around like this. How about if we swap back to our still suit? Will that do it? that won't do it. So, I still appear to be naked. Not naked, naked. Well, I mean, we're all naked. Under our clothes. But, I know Laura. She privately digs. Laura, there you go.
Oh, look. The kitten is back. Do we have business?
Let's discuss the Assassin's Handbook.
My sources inform me that the glutton is dead. Well done, kitten. Are you ready for the paranoid?
Tell me about the paranoid.
It was inevitable that with the Fremen gone, someone would seize upon the threads of their mysticism. A new cult has been born in the Haga Basin. They call themselves the Masquerette. A bunch of worm worshippers haunting the ruins of an old power station. And their leader? A prophet. No one has ever seen her in the flesh, but her Solido projection preaches to her faithful every day. Her inner chamber is guarded by 5 pentashields.
So, pentashields. 5 shields?
The access keys for each shield are carried by 4 of her most fervent followers. Except for the 5th key. That she keeps with her at all times.
What can you tell me about these followers?
She calls them her chosen, and has named them after the parts of the sandworm. The tooth, the fire, the body, and the breath. Each carries a key.
Okay.
But as I mentioned, the 5th key is kept by her.
So there is no way to reach her?
Do not give up so easily, kitten. This is a shield dissembler, mentioned in the handbook as a way to bring down shields.
You have a way to break shields.
A dissembler takes time and patience to use. They cannot be used against personal shields. They take minutes to align with pentashields.
Well, that sounds like a fucking way
If
of
you were
defense.
caught, you do not know me. You have never heard the name Fenring. Will you find our paranoid cult leader, kitten?
I'll get rid of your cultist.
Then go, kitten. Show them your claws.
Goodbye. One shield disassembler. Dissembler, I guess is what it actually is. Not disassembler. Dissembler. The Glutton's Hook, 54.3. My current weapon, 69.6. Attack speed, the same. Nothing special about it other than looking like a meat hook. Which is fine, I suppose. If you're into that sort of thing. Oh look, I've got my clothes back on. Well, after she finished with me. You know. I couldn't deny her the pleasures of the flesh. Even if it's perhaps more fleshy than she'd like. Give me a second, there's something I need to do. Needed to ban a spam. It's such transparent spam, too. Seen the exact same thing. Maybe it's the same guy. It's the lie. Love the vibes. You're killing it. Hey, I make overlays and cool other stuff. Maybe you should hire me. No. You're a bot and a liar. Bleep off. Thank you for listening. This has been my TED Talk. All right, we're heading back to Hog Basin. There's two UI elements. The left one is water. The right one is fuel. I don't know what actual relevance they have yet. Can you run out of fuel? I don't know. Does it use your fuel in game? I don't know. But I'm not feeling experimental, just mental. So I won't be finding out. We want to come in. On the north side. And actually, it can be faster to travel via the overground map rather than flying the distance in Haga. If you're in the north and you want to be in the south, it can be faster to just fly north off the map, loop around, come back into the south. Close by. No, it's not mine. No, it's mine. And it looks terrible. I know. Because I was building up and I didn't have any space to actually build. Why did I not remove that wall? I didn't have any space to, what the shit is that? An aluminum node on top of my shield. That seems a little unlikely. God damn it. Got the rest of it right. Alright, we go like this. Da-da-da. Nope, not that one. That one. Yo. Nope, I don't know what I can do about that. Other than laugh. Oh, it vanished. Okay. For a second, I thought everything was out of power, but everything seems to be fine. Yeah, we've got enough. Storage, yeah, 124. Everyone should have about 124 in it. All right, let's learn the recipe. Oh, steel. A steel recipe? I look like the kind of person who would lower himself to using a steel recipe? I don't think so. Alright. Those, and those. Those are all going to get deconstructed. We can get rid of the light darts. Alright, that's going to be deconstructed, deconstructed, deconstructed. We'll set this here. Salvagation time. That's repair. Where's the salvage? Nope. Did I not make the salvage yet? Maybe not. evidently I didn't. I don't see it, which probably means I made it, and I'm just not seeing it because I'm blind as a bleeping bat. Recycler, I need copper. We don't have copper here? We don't have any copper here? Really? Is that the case? Yeah, we can make a bunch. I am planning on transitioning all of my stuff from my other home to this one, eventually. Making this my actual home. Saved myself 4,000. Well, probably actually 2,000 because I'll expand this one. It fell right through the floor. It fell through the shield all the way to the floor. Anything else in there? Yeah. There as well. 99 of them. I think we need 21 more, and we can make the other 3 fabs, which we will get back when we deconstruct them back in the other house. Oh, it did finish that. It did finish that quick. Oh. There we go. All right, so now we can make the salvage. Yes. Recycler. Oh, no. Oh, we want the recycler. But where do we want the recycler? That's the question. Alright, the Slaver Scout Pants. Go. The Artisan Karpov. Really have none of the other blue items? I don't. Alright. Light caliber compressor. We do kind of need the heavy calorie compressor. How's our water looking? We are full. Full to the brim, so to speak. Alright, deserters in the rift. So we have to go to the rift. If we're going to have to go to the rift... Oh, this is close. Let's get this. Complete contract lab cleanup. Investigate the first location. Why? Why is it clicking so far away? Look, I click there, it appears there. I click there, why? Why? What the heck? What the... What the what? Alright, let's go there. Let's do the thing with the thing. Make sure everything is okay. That is the shield assembler. Right. I said I was going to knock out some quests, so I'm going to knock out some more quests. Yeah, I wanted to build this as my landing pad, but sadly, that's the top. The vertical limit is right about chest high. But when I clean out the other house, what I will do is I'll buy a stake that allows for building vertically, and I'll build along this wall here up. It would be glorious. Ish. All right, not far. Sadly, selecting item on the map doesn't do anything for it. I don't manually select it. So pardon me for a second. I have to track it down. Because there's no text search for anything. Because, hey, screw the PC players. We're going to eventually make this for consoles. Gather intelligence. Well, I could use more intelligence, that's for sure. Say it. Oh my god. No. 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 If this seems stupid to you, it's because it's stupid. Because the quest lines don't even match up by name. They have subquests with different names that you can't even look for by just, looking for them. It's terrible. Climb the ranks. No, no. Shield wall. Odin. Bottom. What a absolute nutter pain in the ass. I'm just trying to find that quest, but you can't find it by looking for it. With a search, you have to look for it by hand. What was the name again? Gather intelligence. It's a ridiculous system. No fucking text search for anything because consoles, as a PC player, fuck the consoles. Fix it for the consoles when you release the game for the consoles. Really pisses me off. Maybe you can't tell. Clear out the second observation. That's not it. Lab cleanup. Lost and found. Counterinsurgency. Investigate the first location. Gather intelligence. There it is. Unfucking believable. It's crap. It's above. Markers. It's below. I'll land over there. It's above. It's in there. And I will land above. That's me crazy. I have a mouse and keyboard. Why are you making me suffer? Come on. Come on. Thank you. first location. Well, I gotta say that this seems like a pretty good location for some sniping. If, there was anyone anywhere around. Oh, there we are. Well, I don't think it killed him. Oh, another one? That one got killed. Got anybody else obviously available? Oh, no. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. He's poisoned. I hate minigunners. We just hates them. His shield is up. Still showing up as poisoned. He might keel over. Got another one over there. Multiple minigunners are never fun. That was not a minigunner. Oh, there we go. Just had to give him enough poison. Oh, I don't see anybody else, but I'm sure there are more of them. How far are we? 70 meters. Looks like it's about level with us, so it's got to be somewhere up there. Possibly inside? Probably inside, which means we need to find the band. Get in. Oh, hi. Enemy sighted? Another one? Where are they? I heard you. You said enemy sighted. I can hear you. Out of the sun for a sec.
Reveal yourself.
Shields up. Get this. Kill them all.
Identify yourself. Shield point.
Die, die, die.
I can't get in there yet. No, didn't want the fuel cell. I picked it up. Alright, where would you keep your access band?
Reload.
I'll take the intel. 20 intel. The gorilla in the desert. I have investigated the first location. Okay, well, in other words, I've got everything I need. Search the southern comms station. That is 1,314 meters away. Okay. If that's what all that was needed, that's all that was needed. Got the intel, got the quest bit. I'm good to go. And I can fly. I tell you, the game really opens up when you get the ornithopter. It just feels so good. They do a good job at sort of, I don't say ratcheting up, but increasing your mobility. You start off working your way from, stone to stone. Where's mine? Right below me. From stone outcropping to stone outcropping on foot, running. You get your speeder. It becomes easier to cover longer distances, but you still got to be careful. And then you get the ornithopter, and it makes everything easier. The buggy is useful for larger scale gathering, which you certainly have to do. What else do we pick up? A couple of the compressors. I need a couple more of the heavy compressors to make, I don't even remember what. I think it was not the spit dart. It was like a double barrel, the drill shot. The drill shot. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, compressor, put that in the other one. There. And now just one thing to deconstruct. The Duneman Heavy Jacket. Don't use the heavy armor stuff. Use light armor. And a still suit. That's it. Thing is you got to do, especially with the shielded enemies, you need to do a lot of sword fighting. And the heavy armor doesn't have any mitigation against blades. In fact, it takes extra damage from blades. Where the light armor takes less damage from blades. It takes more damage from projectiles, but I have a shield to protect me from the projectiles most of the time. Everything? It is everything. All right. We'll make... Now, we might need the iron ingots. We'll just make aluminium for now, anyway. we've picked that one up. Over there is that's a testing station. That's a bigger time than I want to spend right now. Complete the lab contract, lab cleanup. What's there? Piercing eyes. Again, now I have to go searching again because there's no freaking lookup. We're waiting for planetologists to get reactivated. Growing pain. They're out the second observation point. That one's not too far away. Research the southern comm station. That one's even closer. That one's very close. Lab cleanup. Doesn't say exactly what I'm supposed to do. But we're going to try to do it. Because I'm knocking out quests tonight. Huh. It's the trade post. I need to talk to someone there, presumably. Yep. Journey is here. Swordmaster, I think. Yeah. Well. What happens there? This is the pinnacle radio station. All right, who are we talking to? Tlilatsu, I think. Other side, are they? Yeah.
Welcome back. We are a humble merchant, our people's glorious deciphering of more to the point. Our body teems with designer symbiotes grown in our labs. These benevolent worms swim in our viscera. They facilitate digestion.
That's quite amazing.
Now you must tell us about yourself. You smell like a soup of interesting possibilities.
I smell like soup. How do you
Like
mean?
something Mother used to make. How strange. What a prodigiously strange reaction to have so far from our home world. Ah, do not mind us. We are homesick.
Complete the contract lab cleanup. I guess that. Where the. I guess that wasn't lab cleanup because again, I'm attempting to follow their bullshit mechanics. So this is just telling me I need to complete the contract. But that's not the contract. Lab cleanup. Imperial testing station, fine. Oh, eliminate Tlilatsu experiments. That sounds true. Their quest tracking design is another insult to sanity. We got a house down there? Oh, somebody just dropped a piece of equipment there. Interesting. They have a PC, but they can't use a standard sort of PC tracking system. Because, hey, we're going to be making this for consoles. I have no problem with making consoles. Of course they should. 42. Where the hell's 17? I have no problem with that at all. But half-assing the UI. No, not even half-assing. Quarter-assing a PC UI. To make it easier for you to just implement the same bullshit on the consoles. This doesn't make sense. They have quests within subquests, so you have to try to track down by going through the entire list with their pretty visual display instead of, you know, just a list that you could say, I don't know, alphabetize. Okay, there it is. Where's the entry? Down below? A couple of houses people have built around here. We'll just plop our butts down here. Where? Lovely vehicle. Put back on our light armor. Have a nice couple of sips of water. It's 55 meters and it's below us. So it's 37 meters below us. Entry is... Oh, well. Would you stop moving, please? Or just walk into the wall repeatedly? That's fine, too. I have no idea if that either one of those hit her. Yep. That one did. Anyone else? Yes. It's unsporting, but I don't care. Rangefinder. Rangefinders. And 16 meters away. Big rooms make me nervous. There we go. Eliminate the Tlilaxu experiments. Oh, 25 meters. That's not too bad. Assuming they're actually right here in the immediate area. Right here in the immediate area. Holy crap, these guys are right. That's it. He keeps sliding. They actually have anything to pick up. I can pick up the bodies. Drop those into the tank. I'll pick up one. That one was fast and painless. I'd like fast and painless. Hell, I live for fast and painless. Actually, I should probably go in and see if there's any loot down there. Not worth it. I was hoping for, like, just an empty room, but no. Dude's further in an actual testing station. I'm knocking out quests tonight. Not doing loot-seeking maneuvers. Generally. If I can grab some easy loot, I'm not above that. That I can get to the Swordmaster. I believe open up the third tier of Swordmaster skills. My character started as a Swordmaster. Tleilaxu again. Hello, Tleilaxu. Although they say Tleilaxu in game, I always thought it was Tleilaxu.
Welcome back.
Your experiments have been put down.
Your thoroughness is appreciated. We are a man of our word. A pair of Tleilaxu eyes. Simply insert them into the ocular cavities. They do the rest.
Okay, we have finished that up. And note, it doesn't, I think, even automatically ding 89 for the intel points, the skill point. Lab cleanup is done. What it doesn't say is that unlocks going back to the Swordmaster and giving him the eyes. He's in Harko Village. We're going to want to be heading north. The fastest way off the map. I do believe. Yep. Come on. There we go. this map. Off to the old. I'm going to take a quick AFK. I'll be right back. And I'm back. We need to go to Harko Village. We'll refuel. And rewater, if that's a word. Get a chance to rewater. We do. Tarko Village. So evidently, there was a laser gun shield interaction in Carthag. And so Carthag was basically destroyed, and they're rebuilding it as Neo-Carthag. Pardon the yawn. Home of the Harkonnen. I'm nude again. Go ahead and swap back into our still suit. Oh, and we're clothed. They strip search me every time I come into Harko. I think they kind of dig me.
Remember the sacrifices made to secure our way of life.
Behind. I've got some eyes for you, Zatoichi. That's a movie reference.
Oh, we meet again. The rhyme of your stride betrays you.
Regarding my task.
Yes?
Sarah and I have the artificial eyes. Just pop these in.
You do? Please, place them in my hand. Carefully.
You don't want me to shove them into your head? I can do that. I'll pop them in for you.
Now that the moment is here, I find myself hesitant.
I'm told all you have to do is place the eyes in your sockets.
The only way forward
They
is
make sound
forward.
when you pop them in.
I must do this.
The eyes. Do they work? I will give you some time to adjust.
Strange. I can see, but it is not the sight I recall. In the gory darkness of my mangled eyes, I could see no future beyond these cesspool alleys. Now, I see possibilities. I see a path, thin as the single moleculed edge of an obsidian blade, leading me to retribution. The self-pity drains like pus from a wound. It is a
I
feeling
believe
that's
pus only has
a
one
little
S.
like hope
Puss
and a lot
has two S's.
like hate.
Good to see you back in action, Master Arlen.
You have done me a tremendous service. I shall not forget. Now you've more than earned some training.
I am ready.
Let the blade fill your hand.
It fills my hand.
Let the blade become your hand.
My hand is the
Be
blade.
mindful of your breathing and listen carefully to my words. You seem to know the exercise before I even taught you the sequence. It's almost suspicious.
Farewell, Arlen. Master of Arlen. Level 3 Swordmaster skills, more money, more XP. $26 skill points. And I can now spend tier 3 ones. But not the capstone? Huh. Let's check.
What have you learned?
Master of Arlen, how do you fare?
With these new eyes, I am reborn. I have focus of purpose. A single purpose. Retribution.
If there's any justice in this universe, you will have your revenge.
Well said. My house has fallen.
And it
My
can't get
enemy
up.
killed my ideals and mutilated my body. But I still have this. Bitter consolation. But I shall grip it tight.
Okay.
What have you learned?
I must know more about your enemy, Sarah. Haven't I earned your trust?
Yes, but let's take a moment to enjoy my newfound sight and to further your training.
Okay.
Go out into the blasted desert, hone your form in grueling heat. Should a bandit challenge you, seize the opportunity for practical application.
I will go and perfect my technique.
Off you go then.
Right? Well, that is a contract to practice the knee charge. Well, practice that plenty. Art of the sword. After advanced, practice a knee charge, practice Eye of the Storm, practice crippling strike. I guess I just have to do each of those once to a mob. Okay. I can do that. But we have any of these worth 3 points. Let's see. The knee charge. Oh, yes, the knee charge is because it's just three skill points. Excellent. Reckless lunge is a technique. Damage mitigation. You like damage mitigation. Blade damage. 4 points. That's a lot of points. I have the storm. Level 2. Confidence, damage mitigation. Every time you attempt a difficult attack like a sprint attack or a slow blade, you increase confidence and damage mitigation. 4 more skill points. Ow! Okay. I got it. It's fine. It's fine. Additional max stamina. 4 more points. Okay. Eesh. Oh, that hurts. I can walk it off. Alright. That'll do for now, I think.
Disrupting public order and city unrest will not be tolerated. Maintain obedience.
Smoking's bad for you, dude. Seriously. I've got like 4 days.
You're back.
5 days. I've got more time than I thought. Oh, apparently I'm going to have to practice the knee charge a bunch. Where a bunch is some number of times. And then also the others.
My house Harkonnen to safeguard our security.
I can go back to the first starting area, Haga Basin South, and just murderify all kinds of people. I don't think the capstones are all that important. Yeah, that one requires you to be tripping balls. That one requires you to be tripping balls. In other words, you have to be high on spice. Thrive on danger. When you're low on health, you regenerate health faster, receive less poise damage. That's a nice technique. I would equip that one. Just not sure the capstones are worth it. If they're the ones that only take effect when you're in a prescient state from having consumed large amounts of spice. Back to Haga Basin. Side, I think. Drop off the body that we're carrying on us. Now, I mean, that sounds bad, but I'm carrying an ornithopter in my pocket too, so a body doesn't seem quite so bad. Maybe I've got him set up in the passenger seat. Doesn't have a passenger seat of my scout ornithopter. I get the feeling there are going to be a lot of flights back and forth. Thopter to sort of move my base of operations. The second house, but it is better located. First one is located close to iron. My goodness, that was conveniently located for my convenience. And once again, the aluminum rock is spawning on top of my... I have to shoot. I already swapped into my still suit. What do these things require to make? And I do remember. Calibrated servox. Right now, water is not an issue, so I'm going to bust both of those up. I've got too much stuff. I hope I didn't lose it. I probably did. Not happy with that. Oh, water level is here. We got space for a body? We do not have space for a body at present. Okay, body goes in the box. The freezer, obviously. Maybe not so obviously. It should give you a warning if you're going to overload yourself. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. $34. About 38. Should be fine. No, not quite fine. Seriously? Was my math that bad? Evidently. Okay, there it is. Alright, we'll be back in a sec for those, because those are something we don't have an enormous number of. Calibrated servox is not something we have a shitload of, so we don't use those. Alright. We also can knock down that. Wait, what? Okay, maybe we can't. Oh, okay, yeah, we can. What's this one? I assume the other one is. Same. I think that's fine, isn't it? Maybe not? Not. That's, yeah, we're fine. Okay, good. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. No need to worry. Everything's fine. The excess stuff. That we had put there because we can't put anything up on this roof. We will be spending the 15,000 credits to expand our sub-thief up. Eventually. After we get some more stuff moved. Everything is cleaned up. That's the shield assembler. That's the grill in the desert. And a second part I need to get for that one to turn that one in. Get everything out of here. Huh? And, yep. All right. Nothing in there we need. All right. So I'm going to spend a good part of the rest of my evening doing really boring crap. Seriously. I'm going to be driving back and forth, moving all my stuff over here. And hopefully just having one house. And I will be expanding it upward. Which means eventually I will be able to get rid of this sort of temporary thing. And we'll have a nice tall edifice here. I don't think I have yet enough rep with the... No, I don't have enough rep. The Atreides to get the Atreides built tile set. That'll be a lot of work. Which one is that, by the way? Ah, that's the next step. All right. That's what I'm going to track, and I'll be doing that. But tonight, I think I'm going to be moving back and forth. I'm going to call it here for the evening, because that's going to be boring as hell. For me, let alone for you. I will return tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. 5 p.m. Pacific, maybe a little earlier. 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. Thank you guys for hanging out, as always. Very appreciative. Back tomorrow, usual time. Hopefully, you'll see me soon. I hope the rest of your Tuesday... It's Tuesday, isn't it? Goes great. Or possibly Wednesday, if it's, already Wednesday for you. So, back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.